Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Balancing Act South Florida edition. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverde. We're bringing you local stories
and introducing you to businesses and influencers who are making a difference.
So let's see who's making news right here in South Florida.
On today's show, if you're thinking about having cosmetic procedures, choose a doctor you can trust. Considering a move? Sullivan & Brothers is a great choice for all your moving and relocation needs. Planning an event? Eventourage provides white glove service for all your event needs. Plus, unleashing cold-pressed juicing and living a well-fluent life with AveMed.
Well, South Florida remains a world mecca for women and men with the desire to stay attractive and vital. Why not? Active lifestyles fueled by abundant sunshine and tropical vibes promote a healthy interest in the physical. You know, our face, skin, bodies. Joining me today, a medical specialist who's helping thousands look and feel fantastic. Dr. Peymon Zarreii, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Olga. Really excited to be here.
I'm excited to talk about it because you know what I love most is like before, you know, Botox and you hear about all these, I don't know, liposuction and shh, like nobody would talk about it. Now people say like, oh, I had Cuban coffee and I got Botox. Things have changed, right?
That's right. There's been an explosion in popularity of these procedures in the last decade. Botox and fillers used to be a taboo,
right.
But now they're viewed more as a sign of sophistication, and frankly, it's a good investment on your own bodies.
And what is the age group that you treat now? What do you see mostly?
Ages from 18 to 65.
Really?
Most procedures. Some procedures, younger people do different type of procedures, and older patients too.
Okay, but we're going to turn to a patient that's a woman who allowed us to show a before and after. I haven't seen it, but you told me the pictures are really good to see. So let's show our viewers and see. Oh my goodness, look at this before and after. Remarkable.
All right. The picture on the left side, that's her at age 59. Before we started the procedures. Over the last 2 years, she's had a number of different procedures. Botox to the forehead and crow's feet and corners of her mouth to lift that area.
And I see under the eyes, it's more plump and just more youthful.
She's had injections for tear troughs, the under eye dark circles, which makes a great impact on the anti-aging effect. She also has had fillers to the temples, cheeks, lips, chin, and jawline, and we followed that with IPL laser for the dark spots, and finally PRP.
Oh yeah, the plasma?
Yes, platelet-rich plasma with microneedling, which regenerates the top layer and creates that youthful skin with a soft texture.
I mean, she must have been really happy.
Yes.
With the results.
She's been very excited.
What's the feedback you get from patients when they come back?
Well, we've been growing significantly. We treat our patients like family. What we're not is an assembly of procedures. We attribute plenty of time to each appointment.
That's good, because I don't like to feel like a number.
Right, exactly. They don't feel like a number, and procedures are never rushed. In fact, most patients usually feel like they have the entire office to themselves.
Oh, that's fantastic. And men too as well, because I think that's a growing population as well.
Absolutely. Men has been growing significantly just in the last few years. Men has been opening up to that and having a lot of different procedures.
I do want to share something with our viewers, if you don't mind. There's no doubt you're an artist with what you do for a living, but you really are an artist. You drew this, I believe this is your operations manager?
Yes.
What's her name?
And my better half,
okay,
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Yes. Beautiful picture. I know you're humble and I think this is fantastic. How does something like this help you then do what you do for everyone with their face?
Well, aesthetics is an art, and it is my passion, and it's where arts and medicine come together. And having a three-dimensional imagination, it's really helpful with coming to end natural results when you're injecting.
You know what's my favorite part? I mean, she's beautiful no matter what. Her lips. I think her lips are beautiful. So I'm going to go to the lips. I do not like when people go do the fillers for the lips and they come out looking deformed. I'm sure you don't do that,
That's
and you
right.
take a little bit more care there.
That's right. We do not believe in these unnatural features, including
nice.
the unusually large lips and other features. And as injectors, we are responsible to avoiding this type of excessive injections.
Natural look is always nicer. I love it. Thank you so much for coming. So you can be mean. I don't mind. We've got like 10 seconds. What would you do to me? Be honest. Just criticize. Go ahead.
Olga, you are so beautiful. You don't need anything done.
That's what I wanted to hear, even though I know it's all a lie. Doctor, thank you so much. Great time.
Pleasure.
And by the way, if you live in the area of, and let me check right now, Palm Beach, Broward, or Miami-Dade areas, which is fantastic, and you have additional questions regarding any of the cosmetic procedures discussed today, you are invited to visit online to Dr. Zarreii. That's drZarreii.com, and you can see it right now on the screen, or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com, and we'll direct you there.
How one company can help you with all your moving needs and event planning for every occasion. Stay with us.
So here on The Balancing Act, we love to bring you stories of success and empowerment. And my guest with me this morning is a fine example, a great example. Joining me is Barbara Fairbairn, founder of Eventourage, her company that is the culmination of a lifetime of experience, both the ups and the downs. Hi, Barbara.
Hi,
Thanks
Olga.
for coming in.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to meet you.
So much to cover. Love meeting you too. I just love the name Eventourage. It's such an interesting name. Tell me about how that was born.
Well, I was sitting around one night at my kitchen table with my girlfriends having dinner, and we had a bottle of wine, and I just decided...
Wine's always help.
Yeah, well, yeah, wine is always good. And I just decided that I wanted to start my own company and my own business, and we just came up, because I'm an event planner, and I love to do events, and we just came up with an Eventourage, so everybody always has an entourage with them, so...
What a great idea.
Here's Eventourage,
All right,
yes.
so tell me a little bit about Eventourage. I mean, I know you have a lot of fun. You do a lot of functions. Just tell me all about it.
We pretty much do it all. We can do everything from corporate events and sales conferences, fundraisers, golf outings, girls' weekends.
You have a music background in terms of the music industry.
I do, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I used to work for A&M Records.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what fun. You've been everywhere.
Yeah, A&M Records, Geffen Records, EMI, Capitol Records. Lots of good stories to tell.
I'm sure we could be here for hours.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough time in this segment to go
but
over
I'm
those.
sure you've
yes.
seen a lot of things.
Yes.
Would you say that all that environment and experience, and I'm sure you traveled a lot, kind of helped you hone in on this skill?
Yeah, absolutely.
In what way?
Just knowing how to book events.
And how to have fun.
And yeah, and
How to have a lot of fun.
A little bit of that.
We toned it down a little bit on
Yeah.
Eventourage. I do want our viewers to know, because I know you allowed me to talk about this, and you inspire other women too. You've had a lot of ups, a lot of great experiences, but you had a big down in your life.
I actually got a divorce. My husband gave me a text message at Christmas time saying he wanted a divorce from me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it was very devastating. It
This
kinda,
was after how many years of marriage?
over 25 years, yeah. So
How did you handle that?
It was really tough, Olga, to be honest with you.
Of course.
Yeah, it was really hard to deal with. But, you know, I just got through it and got myself out of bed with my son that, you know, inspires me as well. And,
that's nice.
And I just decided that, yeah, I can do this, and I'm going to show an example for everybody else that's going through, we can do this.
Right.
You know
Would
what I
you
mean?
say embarking on that new mission of your own company helped you just put that, let's say, depression aside, that sadness?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, because it gave you something to do and something to focus on and something to work on and make yourself better and do it for you. And
you're doing so much. And not only are you planning events, you're very successful at it, but you also go around the community to inspire other women as well. Tell me about that.
I do. I do a lot of conferences for inspiring women. So that makes me really proud and happy about doing that kind of stuff. A lot of charity events I do. Second Chance. The dog and cats, giving them a second chance to move on. And I have a lot of other things that I'm working on right now with trying to raise money in the community.
So you really have a fun job.
Yes.
I mean, you are busy, but you're having a lot of fun right now.
Yes.
Good for you.
But the thing is, though, is with doing what I do, you have to dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure that everything gets done perfect.
Right. Well, going back to the music industry, I mean, can you throw me some big names that you were around?
Lenny Kravitz, Janet Jackson,
Janet Jackson?
Katy Perry, the Rolling Stones, Aerosmith.
The Rolling Stones? Wow. Who would you say is your favorite of all those?
I would say the most fun to work with was probably Janet.
Oh, yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Boy, can she move.
Yeah, yeah.
And any good story you have on one of them?
She's very humble.
She is?
Yeah, she's very humble and was fun to work with and very energetic. And I learned a lot from her, too, in the music industry. So.
There you go. There you go. All right, so for our viewers who are planning their next party, where do they go to have you lead the way?
Barbara at Eventourage.org.
Thank you so much, Barbara.
Thank you, Olga.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
And if you'd like more information on Eventourage, again, it's Eventourage.org, or you can go to our website, thebalancingact.com. You know, the average American moves or relocates once every 5 years. Now, that's a lot of men, women, and children changing their zip codes, dealing with the challenges that relocation brings, which is a lot of stress. Joining me, two professionals who help make relocation a whole lot easier for a whole lot of people. Roy Cohen and Monica Hoffman of Sullivan & Sons and Relocation Services are here. And they're based out of South Florida. Welcome.
Yes, we are. We're based right here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
There you go. You're only about a few miles away.
Right across the street.
And, you know, I see these trucks all over South Florida, not just Fort Lauderdale, Miami, up to West Palm Beach, all over. And something I love, Roy, and I'd like to share this with our viewers, this is a family-owned company.
It is.
You are the son of Solomon.
I am.
And I just think that's really special because I think you guys have a little bit more of a caring aspect, let's say.
Absolutely. My father bestowed within me to be a service provider. And we bring that to our business, to our clients. Me and Monica are partners. Yep. And we, day to day, do the best we can.
And Monica, you know, I don't think we find that anymore. You know, you get on the phone call, you call someone, you say, I'm moving, and you just get that person that's just indifferent. As opposed to maybe if they call you.
Honestly, they call me, and I have a reputation here, Monica the Mover, so they love it. And at the end of the day, we just try to definitely, like we said, family. We try to really instill family value in our company through our employees, through our customers, through our entire base is based on family. And we want, when we move a consumer, so they can feel that approach.
And that's important because there's so many concerns today. For example, you wonder if you're, number one, maybe getting, and you tell me if I'm wrong, like the right estimate.
Absolutely.
Or you're being, you know, lied to. And then I think another big one would be if all my stuff is going to get there safely without being broken.
Right. So there's a lot of challenges customers face when they actually are moving. Hiring a moving company is a lot more stressful than people think. Bait and switch is a big problem to look out for. Reliable service, you know, punctual promises. All these things are really a scope of services for moving companies. So we do the best that we can to make our approach different. We want to make our consumers feel like they're choosing the right company. We do so by, you know, being clear as to what to expect, and our promises are obviously going to be clear with our expectations. And at the end of the day, we do the best we can for our clients, and it succeeds over time.
And that's important because trust is so important, especially when it comes to your valuables. And I mean, I don't know where it falls in terms of like the most stressful. I mean, I'm assuming death has to be the first, and divorce, that's another big one. But moving is stressful.
Moving is number 3.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so I did it in the right order. So Monica, when one is considering hiring a moving company, what should they look out for?
That's a great question. I honestly believe that making sure that you can distinguish whether it's a carrier or a broker.
What's the difference?
The carrier is going to be the actual company itself. It's going to be us. We don't subcontract our work or anything of that nature. So it's going to be the moving truck. Solomon & Sons will be there on moving day and on your delivery day, both locally or long distance. With the broker, you're dealing with a sales floor, and pretty much what they're doing is they're selling you to the lowest bidder, which you really have no idea who's showing up on that day.
Obviously someone that doesn't really care.
Exactly. So, and what they're doing is the broker is just selling your job to really the person who will be willing to take it at that price.
A stranger.
You don't want to deal with 3 companies for one move. So that's why we advise to avoid brokers. Going with a carrier, you're going to deal with one company throughout the entire process, and that's what we provide.
Making sure that the moving company that you do select, the actual carrier, they have their proper licensing, insurance documents, and everything, so you know that your items are secure. Going whether locally or long distance, you are secure.
And when you hire us, we deal with you entirely. So we don't involve any subcontractors. All of our employees, all our employees work for us. So meaning from the day you were picked up to the customer service department, to the delivery process, it's all handled independently by our staff.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, it's so important. At the end of the day, I'm sure you get a lot of people that say, hey, thanks, Roy, and thanks, Monica. You made it so easy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of customers call us back. We get a lot of referral businesses. At the end of the day, satisfaction is key in the service industry, and we want to make our clients happy, and they appreciate that. When you're moving and it's a stressful time and you have a great experience, you really do appreciate the company, and we get that a lot.
Word of mouth is so important when it comes to this kind of service. For our viewers who'd like more information on Sullivan and Son relocation services, love the trucks, I love
Thank you so
blue.
much.
Where do they go?
So you can go to our website, it's ssrelocation.com. If you need any kind of moving from Florida, anywhere across the country, nationwide, we're available.
And you also can get estimates, and you're not binded to anything, right?
Absolutely not. It's no obligation, free estimates. We're open 6 days a week. We have a great sales staff, and we're affordable. So at the end of the day, you're more than welcome.
Good hands, right? You're in good hands.
Absolutely.
Always.
Thank you, Monica. And they should ask for Monica the Mover.
Always,
She's
always,
available.
always.
She's available.
I'm always available.
Thank you. Thank you to both of you. Of course, if you'd like more information, you can go to thebalancingact.com.
Coming up, a Florida-based health insurance plan for employers, individuals, and families, and the benefits of cold-pressed juicing.
Okay, I think we all can agree that health insurance can be complicated, but what if there was a way to get rid of the obstacles and embrace simplicity with values like good service, quality care, affordability, and most importantly, an emphasis on wellness and health? I'm loving this. Here to discuss more from AveMed is Dr. Ann Weir, Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. Also joining us, Brian Brown, Head of Group Sales and Retention. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Let's start on a nice note here with happy birthday to AveMed. Tell us about reaching 50.
Yeah, it's fantastic news. So again, this is our 50th anniversary this year. Founded in Miami, we've been Florida focused ever since, providing health plan and health insurance to employers based here in Florida, employees, individuals, and families, including Medicare participants. And really our goal is to help them live healthier lives and inspire them to celebrate active living.
And you have a wonderful acronym. It's part of the mission of AveMed. The word is CARES. Define that for me.
Right. So CARES is really our values, and that drives everything that we do. So it's collaborative, accountable, respectful, ethical, and service-driven. And really the service-driven is what we're founded on, and we're focused on delivering high-quality service to our members.
And more than ever, and you being a doctor, it's not anymore about just, your health. It's about the mind, the body, the spirit. It's all three combined, and AveMed knows that.
We absolutely do know that, and we work really hard to support our members to pursue all aspects of their health. Members work with us best when they're actively engaged in seeking to improve their health. And it doesn't mean that you have to be healthy, because those people are healthy. I mean, in many ways, our biggest opportunity lies in people who aren't particularly healthy but have maybe even chronic conditions, but they want to know what to do so that they can live life to their fullest and make the most of whatever capabilities they have, no matter what their disease state.
I want to first talk about this word that AveMed coined. There it is. It's on our huge video wall. Wellfluent. I love that, wellfluent. Define that for us.
And really, as you look at society, they focus and define success by how famous you are, how much money you have. AveMed, we look at it a little bit differently. We think that quality of life is the right way to measure success. And so we define quality of life as being rich in health and happiness.
We offer a number of different programs. One of my favorites is the discounts on weight loss program, so that's very helpful. Also healthy recipe coupons.
Nice.
Another one that's really important is assistance with smoking cessation. We do a number of online classes. You can go through and pick and choose which ones appeal to you. We have things to help handle stress. We have ones that enhance your ability to understand preventive care measures that you can take, how to manage chronic pain. So you just go online and you search and you choose those that appeal to you, and do that in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
There's also price transparency in terms of Smart Shopper tools. Can you define that for me?
Smart Shopper Tools is to help you navigate our healthcare system, and I think we'd all agree that healthcare is very complicated and stressful when you have to access it. You don't know what it's going to cost you. So Smart Shopper is a way for commonly used procedures that someone can go online and estimate how much it's going to cost them. It takes into account the different locations they can choose to get their procedure done, so they can make choices to choose the most cost-effective or high-value scenario for their services.
Which brings, Brian, that ethical and the service that y'all offer, because that's what people are looking for.
That's right. Yeah, trying to connect and really drive through that.
Even things like a Silver Sneakers program. Tell me about all those.
Well, we have 2 different types of fitness programs that our members can participate in. There's Active and Fit, which you would qualify for.
Okay.
And then there's Silver Sneakers, which is for our senior population.
I'm not there yet.
Not yet. But it is important that people get out and exercise, and you don't have to run a marathon to improve your physical health.
So many things, things outdoors. I know vitamin D is important. We get that in South Florida. Builds our immune system. There's the AveMed corporate run in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, the Orange Bowl 5K walk and run. Just all those things outdoors really just impact families to get together, to get out there, to move.
So if you remember at the beginning, we talked about AveMed being founded in Miami, and the community is very important to us. We take living and working in our community very serious. So one of the programs we started was the AveMed outdoor program, which was designed to help create exercise equipment and set up a park so that members of the community can go be fit without having to worry about joining a gym, and take advantage of the great parks that are in South Florida. The AveMed Connect program, it allows like-minded neighbors to get together, share activities that they've never done before, share different interests, and really connect in a way that helps improve their health. Because part of this is also just connecting with each other.
And connecting, with people outside, the outdoors. So healthy, doctor.
It's
especially
healthy.
Here in South Florida.
Well, it's fun too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an opportunity for people to get together with their family, because it makes fitness fun, and everything we do, we need to work with our families to improve the overall health of the community.
So important. Thank you so much. It's fantastic. For our viewers who'd like more information on AveMed, where do they go, Brian?
They can go to the website, avemed.org.
AveMed.org. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next run.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, doctor, for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information, again, you just heard it, avemed.org, or just go to our website. So easy, thebalancingAct.com. So if you're someone trying to achieve optimal health by natural methods, or looking to target or prevent a problem or concern, listen up. Juicing superfoods daily can change your life both physically and mentally, specifically juicing raw cold pressed. And one local business wants to make sure you unleash your best possible life by delivering their high quality juice formulated by experts directly to your doorstep. That's fantastic. Joining me are Tayana Carper and Kelly McGrain, who founded their business, Unleash Life. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Look at this. How can I not be doing fantastic? I love this.
Right?
This is the prettiest display we've ever had. All right, so I know there's a personal journey for both of you in terms of starting your company. So Kelly, what happened with you, and why did you rev up the company?
So basically, I had agonizing back pain. I was suffering for years. Yeah,
That's
and
painful.
Very. And then I had terrible digestive issues and stuff like that. So a friend of ours from India, his name is Sudhir, came here and took us to an Indian store, showed us different superfoods and herbs that we can juice with, and he says in 2 to 3 weeks you should start seeing a difference. And sure enough,
You did?
Yeah, my back pain started going, my digestive. I wasn't completely, healed, but better. I was noticing a difference. It was awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. Tayana, what happened with you?
So for me, I had cystic acne my entire life. So I've tried everything. I've tried different products, different pharmaceutical medications, and each thing had a different side effect. It really wasn't helping. So I was very open to the idea of something natural. And at the same time, I had a couple of knee surgeries on my right knee, and I was battling chronic inflammation and pain constantly. So when he had introduced this, within about 2 to 3 weeks, I noticed the inflammation in my knee was gone. I was not having the pain I was always having, and it just blew my mind. And we were like, we need to share this with people.
All right, so let's share that with our viewers. Obviously, hence, Unleash Life is born, the company. Talk to me about the science behind it, because people will hear, juices and fruit drinks or whatever. What's the difference here? So what's the science?
Yeah, so the science is, most people are familiar with 3 different types of juicing. You've got your blender, you've got your traditional juicer, and then you've got cold press.
We do the blender.
Right. Okay. So blender is great if you're juicing for the purpose of getting fiber. You get all your skin and all that good stuff. The only downside is that the friction and heat that's created from the blade, you're actually damaging the nutrients and enzymes right away. So I'm sure you've heard if you're juicing at home, you want to drink it right away.
Correct.
It's literally already going bad. So with a cold press juicer, it's a hydraulic cold press. There's no friction or heat, and it's actually about 3 to 5 times higher in every nutrient level. It's been
so you get more of that,
Yeah.
protein and vitamins and nutrients?
Yeah.
Everything you need.
Everything you need. All right, you brought everything we need today. So I know you have 4 here. I'm going to see this one first. Let's see. This one is turmeric ginger. Ooh, I love those 2. So tell me what's in here and what's the value behind having these 2 in our bodies.
So this is turmeric, ginger, and orange. The value definitely, it's one of the strongest natural anti-inflammatories you can find. Energy. Energy wakes you up.
This is good. It just was like a Shazam.
Yeah, it's like biting into the ginger root. It's that fresh taste.
It's really fresh. My goodness. All right, and then this one is bitter melon. I've never heard of this one.
Bitter melon.
We have this. This is what the bitter melon looks like, and just so you know, for that one we have the ginger. So that's what people aren't familiar with the ginger. So this is the bitter melon.
All right, and what's the value of this in our bodies?
Really strong antioxidant. Anything having to do with skin complexion, it's incredible.
Is this what you used since you talked to me about the acne?
Yes.
All right, so that's
Bitter
the one you
melon and
chose.
turmeric.
All right, beets. I hear beets are really good for our bodies. Why?
They are. So they're high in nitrates, which bring more oxygen to your blood. So anybody who's looking for more muscular endurance or just general heart health, blood pressure, it helps with all of those types of things.
All right, and the last one here, moringa. Now that I've never heard of.
That's exciting. That was like, they also call that the tree of life. So it has 92 nutrients. It's a complete plant protein. We've met people that actually can just live on. They've been living on moringa for a couple of months, so it's been pretty amazing stuff.
And I love how it says 100% raw juice. Something else I love is I hear you deliver to the house, like the milkman.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, so we come to your house in a cooler bag in glass bottles and ice packs, and we leave it at your doorstep. And then we pick up your bag from the previous week, and we take the bottles back and we reuse them, so we are not putting plastic out into the environment. So
you do all the work for us.
Yes.
I also read here, and I think this is fantastic. Congratulations, by the way. You received the 2018 Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much. It was great.
How'd you feel getting that?
Incredible.
It was a great honor. Yeah.
And when people are having your juices, what do they tell you? I'm going to try the bitter melon.
Yeah, they
go, woo! Like I did?
Usually with the ginger, they do that. The bitter melon's a little more, it's not as woo.
Oh, this is fantastic. But you know what? It's hard to explain, but it's very fresh, it's crisp. You really feel like you're just eating the fruit as is, which is fantastic.
It's actually called live juice for that reason.
There you go. All right. For our viewers, Kelly, who'd like more information on these fabulous juices, where do they go?
They would go to unleashlifejuice.com, and our phone number is also listed there if you'd like to call and do an order.
All right, unleashlifejuice.com. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're feeling better. And obviously your face is beautiful. You have no acne whatsoever. And I'm going to keep the bitter melon to help with the wrinkles and the old aging here, you know? At 50, you do what you got to do. Thank you both. Of course, if you'd like more information, go to our website, thebalancingact.com. It's really good. Really good. Really fresh.
Thanks for joining us on this South Florida edition of The Balancing Act.
We hope to see you next time. Take care.